when you look at some of the key requirements, there's stuff which is mentioned is like having a CISO appointment. That would, be only for the large players. So, smaller
Correct.
players will have to figure out something else. Board accountability, of course, we can understand. In a smaller player, it will not be the board, it might be just the managing director or somebody of that sort, essentially, who will be responsible. Then we got, very importantly, things like the policy framework. They are talking about data classification.
Hmm.
Then they are talking about, mobile and bring your own device security for bring your own devices, because IRDA says now a lot of people are bringing their own devices, right? And then we are talking about uh, remote and email security work. So IRDA's policies are now really talking about the current, because a lot of in this last few years we have seen people using their own devices, working from anywhere. So those are the things which have come into picture. Then there are technical controls like identity and access.
Yep.
Then you've got stuff like endpoint and network security. Then you got data residency expedition, like, so data should be residing in
Has to.
India or whatever. Looking at all these things, so my question to you would be that how does Microsoft help the insurers or the industry per se? Not necessarily the big guys. Big guys obviously also have a lot of teams to help themselves. But the smaller guys, how does Microsoft help them to meet the mandates like a 6-hour incident reporting, forensic readiness? These are tough. I mean, on the face of it, these seem to be pretty tough. But you think there are tools and other guidelines which Microsoft has which can help these smaller players?
A very relevant question. And in fact, the suite of tools and services from Microsoft which are present here with us do meet many of the operational and compliance requirements which are laid out by RDA, including what you rightly pointed out, the tight incident reporting and the forensic readiness mandate. And let me help break it down for our audience how Microsoft can help, where the insurers should still pay attention. First of all, it aligns with the mandates. So we have centralized logging, monitoring, and real time detection through our own SIMSOAR platform, which is Sentinel, the connective tissue. It does collect data in the form of logs, alerts, events from all across your enterprise, all across your organization, be it endpoints, servers, networks, applications, and be it on prem or multi cloud or cloud hybrid. And because it centralizes all kind of security telemetry, it helps satisfy the IRDA requirement for continuous end-to-end monitoring of the ICT system. Secondly, the rapid incident detection triad and automated response. So REDR capability of Defender for Endpoint does offer the continuous monitoring of devices. Whether you want to detect a suspicious behavior, be it including zero-day ransomware, and then it also helps you to isolate those compromised endpoints to limit the lateral spread of attack. So the combination of Sentinel plus Defender, which is the SIMSOAR plus the EDR XDR, enables the SOC analyst to get these alerts to prioritize what is high risk. If I have to stress upon a point, I just want to say that even if we have technology, the insurers today would still have to be careful. What I mean by that, you still need processes and people. Having a Sentinel Defender is useful, but you need a SOC team or you need a process or an SOP, particularly as to how industry specific you would want to monitor the alerts, triage them, respond them, and produce these regulatory reports. In short, Microsoft does give insurers the tool, the platform, all of it that aligns strongly with what IRDA demands. But the final compliance depends on how well the insurer organization build their processes, governance, and people around those tools.